How can you start a speech like a pro? Let's find out. So by the way, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Strategy number one, you want to start off with a prop. Yeah, what is a prop? A prop is any physical item, and it's anything that really can be connected with your topic, with your speech, with your presentation. So for example, let's say you talk about how music, classical music, can increase productivity at work. You could bring a little speaker, a little wireless speaker, okay? And basically even play some classical music for a few seconds and say that you're going to explain today how this really raises productivity. And then later in your speech, later in your presentation, you can, for example, let the audience do a self-test. Yeah, you can ask the audience, okay, write yourself an email. I'm going to give you 30 seconds or a minute, whatever you might choose, and let them write an email in complete silence. And then after that, make them write a second email, yeah, could be similar topic or a little bit different, and play a little bit of classical music with your speaker, and then let them compare afterwards which one is actually better. All right? Another example, you saw me use it before, right? Iron Man. How could you connect Iron Man to your presentation? Is Iron Man killing the bad guy? The bad guy could be your competition. Okay, maybe, as you know, Iron Man went through some challenges. Maybe we're going through some challenges right now that we have to overcome. Yeah, so again, think about what prop could grab attention and how could I connect it to my topic. Number two, ask a question. Ask a question. Yeah. Option one, you can ask for a show of hands. Yeah, you can ask everybody who in here would like to learn how to be more productive, who would like to learn how to have more energy, how to earn more money, whatever it might be, whatever your presentation topic is all about. Another great way to start is with a multiple choice question. Yeah, a multiple choice question. So you ask a question and you give 3 optional answers that they can choose from. This is especially great for an audience where you know they're not that participative. It's very easy to ask them who chooses option A, option B, option C. Yeah, it's very easy to get the audience to participate. So start with a question. Number 3, start with a shocking, surprising photo that really gets your audience to be like, wow, what's that? What's that all about? Yeah, the most important thing when you have a photo and you share a photo or an image on your slides, it's got to create emotions. It's got to create emotions. That's the most important thing. Okay, so it could be a news article that creates emotion. It could be a shocking photo that creates emotion. It could create laughter. All right, again, it's got to be directly related to your topic. Number 4, share an interesting fact. Share an interesting fact. Yeah, so let's say you talk about social media and how your company should make more shorts videos, right? TikTok style instead of the long form. You could share an interesting fact comparing these two, right? How many users nowadays watch shorts versus how many users actually use the long form videos. And then just so you know too, many times when you share these facts, it's good to add a multiple choice options that makes it easier for the audience to participate. And again, you have the double whammy. Yeah, you ask the question and you also share an interesting fact. Yeah, where you can ask them to show a show of hands, especially with multiple choices. So think about what interesting fact could you share. Number 5, share a short joke. Yeah, the keyword here really is short. It shouldn't be very long, 30 seconds or less. 30 seconds should really be the max for any of these attention grabbers to start your speech, to start your presentation with. You don't even have to be that funny. You don't have to be that funny, okay? I give you a quick example. Whenever I talk about German culture, I always share the following joke, right? You know, in Europe we say the average person can learn some basic English in how long? About 3 days, right? Basic French, about 3 months. Basic German, 30 years. That's how tough the language is. Okay, again, it doesn't have to be the funniest thing, but it should get the audience a little bit entertained. And my top tip for you is, if you use slides, which you should in most cases, put the joke on the slide. Yeah, just time it right that you click one line, so they can laugh along with you and not read ahead. That's the most important thing. But think about which short joke could you start with. And lastly, a little bonus strategy. Start your presentation by picking a volunteer. Yeah, choose somebody from the audience to do something. Okay? So for example, if you talk about that music really helps productivity, you could get a person to come to the front, yeah, write that quick email in 30 seconds, send it off, turn the music on, let them write another email, and then ask them right after which option was better. So again, this is one of the keys of the pros. Yeah, picking a volunteer throughout your presentation is great, and especially at the very beginning, it can really grab the attention immediately. So comment down below one time, what was your biggest takeaway, your biggest lesson? Yeah, smash that like button if you liked it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it yet, and most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.